So while we are waiting for the slide to load, please welcome on stage Bertrand de la Selle, who is partner at Equancy, and Claire Cavaglione, who is Group E-Director of Europcar Mobility. A round of applause, please. Thank you very much. Would you mind introducing yourself while the content is getting ready?
Of course. Hello.
Hello.
Thank you for having us. Hello, everyone. Hi, Bertrand. I'm Claire Cavaglione. I'm e-commerce director, as it was just said, for Europcar Mobility Group. For the ones who don't know Europcar, we are a leading provider of mobility solutions. We are offering mainly cars and vans rentals across a wide international network. We are operating both leisure and business customers in more than 140 countries.
Thank you, Claire. I am Bertrand de la Selle. I'm a partner at Equancy. We are a consulting firm, 200 people, operating in Paris, Dubai, Casablanca. We've been doing AI since our creation, which was 23 years ago. And obviously, for me, I am working on transformation projects, mainly around data and AI.
Okay, thank you. I leave the floor because now it's all up to you. Thank you for your presentation and have a nice session.
Thank you.
Thank you. Do you want to start? So today, it's not going to be about tech.
Yes. Today, we're not going through N8N or other AI tools, agentic AI tools. We want to talk to you about customer value, customer experience improvement, thanks to AI and agentic AI. That's the #1 focus of our presentation. We have lots of concrete examples to share with you, and hopefully we'll have time for discussion afterwards. So we have prepared this presentation with 4 people, obviously Claire and I, and you have 2 other experts in the room who you can meet afterwards, or if you want to talk about tech, AI tech, you have Hervé in the room and later on in the lobby, and you have Bertrand, who is our expert in customer experience, AI-driven customer experience.
So at Europcar, we are working on these transformations along with Bertrand and his team at Equancy. And again, today we wanted to share, and I wanted to share our vision on agentic AI. How AI will definitely make our business evolve, and above all, we wanted to try to have an honest conversation, okay, on what are we working on? What are we actually doing? We know that in this amazing area of Vivatech, everyone is speaking about AI from morning to evening, and everyone is talking about what we should do, or what they're thinking about doing, and we decided to show you and to discuss with you what we are actually doing and trying to discuss a bit how we're doing it.
Okay, let's go then. Let's go directly into the customer journey in the car rental.
So when speaking about holidays, unfortunately, I have to admit that car rental is not often the best part of your holidays. Let's face it. We know that booking can be painful, pickup can be harsh, and drop-off can be definitely stressful. We also know that the car rental business is still a bit dusty regarding AI and customer journey, and this is what we are working on.
And we have numbers behind this, sorry Claire, but 90% of holiday makers are fearing that the car rental company they have operated with will exploit them, 90%. The #1 fear is insurance. We fear that we're going to be exploited, and we fear we're going to pay insurance that we shouldn't pay. 63% only of people get their car within 15 minutes. 54% of people say I could operate the car properly. So that's a lot of friction points. There are lots of moments in your car rental customer journey that are not really joyful, but rather painful. We believe, and this is what we are working on with Equancy and Europcar, that AI and Agentic AI can do a lot, can improve dramatically this customer experience. And we're going to see here, not only by freeing some time for the customers and for the agents, but also improving what the agents can do as human.
So let's talk about a couple of examples. Number one, the booking bot. So this one is let's say, an obvious one, an easy one, but that not a lot of people and a lot of companies are actually using in the travel industry and for bookings. So imagine you could talk with a powerful bot and get your booking done by talking instead of having to collect between dozens of options. You could, or we could, change your dates. You could ask questions about the car you plan to book. And you could have, and we could have, and this is what we are working on, a major impact on conversion rates. We know as CMO that conversion rates is definitely, something that is on our mind all day, and it's a business as usual optimization topic. We know that, and we expect this booking bot to be able to increase conversion rate 5 to 7 points. So why 5 to 7 points? It seems a bit huge. Definitely there is a kind of bias into that because people who are using the chatbot are already inclined to book and to book a car. So conversion rate is definitely higher than the average, okay? But the expected value of this booking bot is huge.
So, example number 2. You are here, you've landed, you're queuing to get your car, and you see lots of people in front of you, and you know you have your papers ready, you know you will have to give your driving license again, to sign a paper contract. This is soon over. With the Europcar app, you will be able to save 75% of the time it takes to get your car. With a biometric app, you get your driving license ready, you sign your paperwork, and you get your car much quicker. That's one of the biggest friction in a customer experience, in a car rental, that we suddenly change dramatically. Number 3.
The car helper. So how to definitely reduce the 30% of people who say I couldn't operate the car. Okay, what could be the friction point? Definitely you don't know how to connect your phone, you don't know how to recharge your car if it's an electric car. And with Equancy, we're building a specific agent that will be in your car and that you will be able to discuss directly with him and asking him, what are the key functions of your car and how would you be able to maneuver and find what you're looking for. And this is definitely and will definitely be a game changer as far as post-pickup experience is concerned. Now let's take it a step further, okay, into the world of AI agents. So these are systems that don't just respond, okay, they act, they can perform multiple tasks, talking to both internal tools and external platforms. And let's dive into examples from car rental because it's what I know best, and Bertrand and the Equancy team wanted to be nice with me. But keep in mind that the potential goes way beyond, okay? Any service that includes bookings could benefit from that. We know that today bookings are not only, or not anymore only in the travel industry. We book medical appointments, we book restaurants, we now book personal shoppers in the luxury industry, so bookings are everywhere.
So imagine you're on holiday, you are exactly here, and you don't want to stop your holidays. You want to extend your holidays by 2 days in that example. Normally, you have to call a customer service platform, you have to tell them about your booking, you have to discuss, to negotiate, and try to get your car rental booking extended. Tomorrow, you will have an agent with simple language. You will ask him, I would like to extend to drop off the car 2 days later. And this simple line here is very complex from an IT perspective behind the scene. This is where we call it Agentic AI, because the system needs to go to the booking engine of Europcar to understand that your booking was supposed to end July the 13th and gets into a natural response that say, sure, what time on July 15th? And then if you say 5 p.m., the system needs to go back to the inventory system, to the fleet management system, to the booking engine, and verify that it's easy and it's feasible that you can keep your car for 2 days, because this car specifically is not booked the day after you had to drop it off. So this is very simple from a customer viewpoint, very complex from a back-end perspective, but feasible with Agentic AI.
Yeah, it is simple, but today, for a customer at Europcar, your only way to extend your booking would be, to call the customer service or to call your station. So it's definitely something that customers are expecting. Now let's picture this. You're on a plane, and the captain announces a 1-hour delay. You quickly realize that the rental that you have and the rental station will be closed by the time you pick up your luggage. So what do we do in that type of situation? We have an AI agent that is directly plugged with the live flight tracker data, spots the delay, and knows exactly that you won't be able to make it in time. Okay, instantly it alerts the station agents, and the station agents know that he can put the keys in a locker, leave a handwritten note, and pop 2 water bottles in the car. So at the moment that your phone will go back up after landing, you will be able to collect the keys and your car, and you will be all set.
I don't know if you have ever experienced this, a handwritten note with 2 bottles of water in your car when the station is supposedly closed. This is a typical example of AI helping human, giving them some time to do something good for the customer. And the last example is the invoice explainer. Everyone who has already rented a car knows this situation. You hand over the keys and you're very worried. You're worried because you don't know how much you will be charged. You know you've done a scratch to your car. You know it. And you don't know anything about the invoice and how much it will be. Now the app will tell you a few moments after the drop-off, your invoice is ready. Do you want to have the details? And it's no longer just a PDF that you don't understand. It's a bot you can chat with that explains to you. So you click on the line and it says, yes, this is the line of your invoice for a deep scratch. And I get the picture from the system of a scratch you made. And I explain to you, this requires a full body painting. This is why it's, how much? 400 euros. So you're still very angry, of course, because you have to pay. But at least it's a trust builder and it's transparency, which you don't have today in a car rental industry.
And this could look silly, this invoice explainer, but you should know that it is one of the most friction points that we have with our customers, this invoice explanation. and it's really in the top 3 of dissatisfaction reasons of car rental customers.
So we've seen 6 examples where really AI, agentic AI, can free up some time for the customers and for the agents. Now, there are lots of things where humans still beat AI, hopefully for a long time. Empathy. Medical research shows that if you're interacting with a bot, your perception of empathy is lower than if you're interacting with a human. Authenticity. So when GPT tells you, oh, I'm very sorry, blah, 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 we as humans need 600 milliseconds to detect that it's inauthentic apology. And the third one is the contact that a human being can do. There's a UK research that shows that when a waiter touches your arm or your shoulder, his rating will increase by 40% and you will tip him or her by 22% more. This cannot be done by an AI. Or it could be done by a robot, by the way, but I'm not sure you will feel the same empathy and authenticity. So we have lots of moments where AI will really improve the customer's life, and it will also free up lots of time for the agents. So the question is, what do we do with this time? And we need you here. Scan this QR code or go to menti.com with your mobile phone, and please give us your view on where should we focus the human time we have spared with Europcar agents. Let's give us, oh, we have plenty of time. Let's give us 3 minutes for you to go into the poll and get your answers. You want to give you the different answers we have, Claire? Because you wanted to do it with your mobile. You don't have your mobile anymore.
Absolutely not. Voilà.
Let's see, I have it. So the choices are, where are they? I want an agent to walk my family to the car and help me with the luggage. I want a 3-minute brief on electric cars because I never driven an electric car. I want to pair my phone with, I want the agent to help me pairing my phone. I want the agent to tell me about the surroundings of a station. I'm old and I want the agent to help me with my luggage or other stuff. I want a coach. I want him to coach me on how to drive in an eco-friendly way. Well, I just want him to drive me to my hotel because I need a chauffeur. Have you answered yet?
I think we're good. Do you have the answers?
No. I need to open my laptop.
C'est malin.
So I should get your answers here. Ah bah c'est sûr. So what's your view? What should we do with what would be your dream time with a car rental station agent? It doesn't work. Technology is not with us. AI is better.
C'est ça, oui. We can do AI, but without internet.
OK. Bon, ça marche pas.
Bon. C'est pas grave.
No Wi-Fi. Okay. Well, good news is come back to us and talk to us because we'll have the answers in a few minutes. The thing here is...
Okay, we do have the answers.
We do have the answers. They are appearing here. So the number one thing you want is give me a 3-month electric car briefing. Number 2 is pair my phone with Bluetooth or CarPlay Android. Number 3, you have two with helping older travelers and walk my family to the car, and clip in the child seat.
So definitely, I mean, and I'm absolutely not surprised. Electric cars and how to use them, how to recharge, how to find the chargers, how long is it going to take, etc., is definitely the highest friction point of electric rental car. So I'm sure that you've heard, all of you, that a couple of years it was, I mean, all the industry, all the car rental industry were, going towards electric cars. Let's say that from then we redefined a bit what we needed based on the customer's need and will, and definitely this friction point of recharging is huge, and this is something, and we talked about it, that we are working on with this AI agent inside the car for once, but building an app as well, where you could find all the chargers on the map wherever you are in the world, is a second one, and I can understand why today electric cars are not, let's say, the number one choice of our customers, even if we would want to. And pair my phone with Bluetooth, it looks a bit crazy, right? Because I mean, it could be simple, but it's definitely, I mean, to get into a new car, new models, new brands, and don't know how to pair the phone or how to pair your Bluetooth, that will help you drive your car, because we're no longer buying a GPS or renting a GPS in the car, is definitely key as well. So I think we're in the good on the good path to solve the issue that we're supposed to solve.
So I guess you get the vision we have together with Europcar and Equancy. We believe that if we go this direction, and if we develop all the projects that we have on the table today, it will definitely improve the customer experience. It will definitely save time for human agents. And we believe that we should use this spare time, saved time, to further improve the customer experience. So when you're here at Vivatech, you hear AI at every single sentence, as if it was the key to everything, as if it would replace everything. But in the case of the booking industry in general, I mean, we've taken the example of car rental, but we book everything now. We book our doctor, we book our restaurant, we don't do anything without any booking. In the booking industry in general, every pain point, every friction point that can be improved or sorted out with AI is time for humans to improve your experience and your interactions. So that's really the convictions we have. And it will also make station agents' life much more interesting, dealing with people instead of dealing with paperwork, frustration, frictions. Will probably be a much better life for your agents in the stations.
Well, thank you. I mean, this is exactly the vision that we are building at Europcar in partnership with Equancy. We really believe that, I mean, here, what we call Agentic AI, what we can call innovation, what we can call whatever we want, but that type of products that are really relieving customers from the different frictions that they have on the customer journey will elevate their experience and will free our people and our team to be able to focus on what really matters, and this is exactly what we need today.
Thank you very much, Claire.
Thank you.
We'll be, I mean, we would love your questions. We would love you to come and talk to us, because we are not robots. Hopefully you've realized this. We'll be in the CMO lounge, the LinkedIn one, for a few moments afterwards. So we'd be very happy that you come and talk to us. Being about AI, agentic AI, generative AI, whatever AI, or human customer experience. please let's continue the dialogue, and maybe we can take any questions you may have.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you, everyone.